It's Loving the Strange with Carrie Jones and Sean Farrar. Loving the Strange, a podcast for weirdos and those who want to be weirder. Embrace the strange. New episodes every Saturday, live streaming Fridays. Loving the Strange. Check us out. Hey! Welcome.
Hey, baby, what's up?
Welcome to Loving the Strange, my handsome husband.
Yeah.
Your tongue was just out of your...
beautiful. That's because you were sweet talking me.
Oh, right. Everybody just saw your tongue.
That was like ice cream.
Right out of your mouth.
Right around the cone, you know? Got to keep it from dripping down your hand.
I feel like that's really gross.
No, it's not. I'm talking about a wholesome experience. Summertime. Childhood, ice cream cones.
All right. I'm going to just work with that.
All right.
I'm going to work with that. Baby, do you want to tell everybody what this podcast is about tonight?
It's about, I think it's strange things you've seen in the grocery store. Right?
Do you see a hiccuping lady in a grocery store?
Yeah, you. But you're not in the grocery store right now.
Dee's here. Hey, Dee. Oh, no. I really want to apologize for my hiccups tonight.
Man,
but
she got these like 5 minutes before the show started. I told her to get rid of them, but she didn't listen to me.
He tried to scare me.
I tried to tickle them out of her, but that didn't work.
It didn't work.
She didn't even laugh.
I didn't laugh. I was too busy hiccuping to laugh. But now I have the hiccups, which is the worst thing to have during a podcast.
It's because you wouldn't let yourself laugh when I tried to tickle you, baby.
I guess so. That's possibly the reason.
I hope we have some listener-provided stories tonight.
Dee's here. I bet Dee's seen some weird things in a grocery store.
In a Georgia grocery store, you must see some weird things once in a while. Or at least a Georgia Walmart.
Yeah. When our daughter, Emmy, was in Georgia, she had a lot of good stories about the Walmart grocery store in Columbia, Georgia, which is very close to where Dee is. Yeah.
I thought Dee was in Columbia.
I'm pretty sure she is, but I didn't want to out her like that.
Oh, you don't want to out her like that?
No.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know if we can do this podcast if I'm going to have these hiccups, honestly.
Well, come on, dude. Get rid of the hiccups.
I don't know how.
Hold your breath. But you got to hold it so you, pass out.
Can you imagine,
when your head hits the desk and you wake up, the hiccups will be gone.
What I was going to say, but you rudely interrupted me.
Not rudely, but I did interrupt you.
Was can you imagine if I held my breath so long that I did pass out, and then you just see me in the frame going ooh, boom.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of
that
cool.
would work for the hiccups.
Sean, you picked this topic for the podcast.
I did.
Have you ever
Because I thought of it. That doesn't mean I've got stories for it.
Dude! All right, so Dee said you see a lot of stuff in Walmart. And Walmart has a grocery store, so it technically counts.
Oh yeah, it definitely counts.
Yeah.
I think our Walmart, well, the one we have to drive 20 miles to get to, is fairly tame by comparison.
All right, so I think that you have to explain this to people.
What?
So the Walmart, all right, so where we live is a massive tourist area in the summer, right? But the rest of the year, there aren't many humans here, right? It's kind of barren. It's kind of naked of humans.
Seems that way sometimes.
Yeah. And the closest Walmart, which by Columbia, Georgia standards, Dee, is not much of a Walmart.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I was waiting for you to finish.
It's
our Walmart Supercenter, which is called, it's probably like a regular Walmart in a big city.
It's 25 to 30 minutes away.
Yeah. Oh, in the wintertime.
Yeah.
It's 30 to 45 in the summertime.
Unless there's an accident, and then it's 3 hours. But anyways, that Walmart is not as amazing as many a Walmart you see online.
No.
So sorry about the hiccups.
Yeah. Where did those come from, baby?
My stomach or my diaphragm?
Dee's got a pretty funny story.
All right, you read it because I'll hiccup right through it. Ready?
Black Friday one year, my brothers and I saw a kid riding his new bicycle. But the bike was in the buggy and his parents were pushing it. Which is awesome.
That's so perfect. That's so perfect. Steve said Jack Daniels. Hello, Steve. But no, my hiccups were not inspired by Jack Daniels.
No, she had a shot of Rumplemans a while back, but that didn't cause her hiccups. That was like an hour before.
Oh, no. All right. Let me explain this to you.
She's drinking cheap boxed wine right now.
I'm
That's
not
the
cheap.
problem.
Oh.
It's on the counter with the plastic tap where you just put your glass under there and it comes out.
He's a lying liar who lies. So we did have Rumplemans. And I've got to tell you that one of our town councilors in Bar Harbor, Maine, who shall not be named because we don't want to out him as a bad influence, but he's a terrible influence. And
because he turned you on the Rumplemans.
He was like, Sean and Carrie, this is Rumple. See, I can't even say
I'm
it.
pretty sure that I didn't get a shot of Rumplemans out of the bar. Only you did, baby.
It was free. I'm not going to deny anything.
I know you won't turn down anything free.
And I'm so cheap. But like what? You want to give me poison for free? Yeah, I'll take that poison for free.
Matter of fact, we just spent $300 on something that was free a few minutes ago.
Anyways, he told us that if you drink Rumplemans as a shot, what happens, Shawnee?
I don't know.
You don't get drunk.
Oh, no.
You don't get hungover.
He meant if you only drink the Rumplemans, baby.
I don't know.
Not the rest of that crap you've had tonight.
But anyways, Rumplemans, he said, was like a kiss of the gods. It was for...
Oh, it is kind of like a kiss of the gods.
For trashy, low-income humans like myself growing up. Rumplemans was a magic elixir. And Sean believed him and bought it. And now I have the hiccups.
And now you have the hiccups? You
Yes.
drank it plenty of times.
So I
and
blame...
not have the hiccups to not blame it on Rumplemans.
I blame it all on our town councilor.
Can you... Yeah.
Who's fortunately not listening.
That's a fair point of blame, baby. I'm not going to argue that. Can
Yeah.
you let Madeline go up one, please, on the comments?
What?
Go
Susie?
Yeah.
All right. Susie says...
Hey, happy Flamingo Friday and Merry Christmas in August. I saw your picture today, Susie.
On
and
Facebook.
So did Karen on Facebook. And that was a fantastic outfit.
Susie was all decked out in flamingos.
My mother would have loved it.
It was super cool. But I don't know why it's Merry Christmas in August. Do you, Shawnee?
No.
Maybe Susie will explain.
Yeah, maybe.
Susie also says...
You want me to read that too?
Dude, I have the hiccups.
Still?
Yeah.
In Iceland, we were introduced to smoked sheep jaws as a camping food. No part of the sheep is wasted. Go to the grocery store and you'll find smoked jaws and heads. That sounds awesome. Awesome.
I went to a grocery store in Iceland and I did not see heads of sheep, but I probably didn't go to the cool grocery store.
Probably not.
I would do anything to get back to Iceland, honestly. I love that country so hard. Love it.
You know that jaw meat's good. Just think of the jowl bacon that we get at the farmer's market.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like candy.
But we're trying to be vegetarians. Everybody in the family except for you, Sean.
There's no we.
See, that's why Steve Waddell decided not to come visit us this summer, because he was like, oh, Carrie's trying to be a vegetarian again.
Well, Steve, you should have come. Holy crap. There's not a night goes by we don't eat some sort of meat in this house.
Because Sean rules the world. Okay, We're gonna focus on our topic, not on my hiccups, right?
Yeah.
All right. Are we good?
Are you good?
I don't think so. So on awkward.com, I'm going to try to share the screen. And for those of you who listen only after the fact, I apologize, right? Because you're not going to get to see this really well. Oh, did you hear
You
that,
still got the
man?
hiccups, baby.
So here is what someone saw at the grocery
Somebody
store.
sleeping on the shelf.
Can you explain that, Shani?
That's somebody sleeping on the shelf. Well, I can explain it. They're probably down south, southern USA. It's hot as hell, and it's nice and cool in the Walmart because that looks like a Walmart to me.
It doesn't look like a grocery store.
The signs are blue. Whatever.
Okay.
Walmart. Most Walmarts down south have a grocery store in them. It all counts. So, anyways, it's nice and cool in there because of the air conditioning, and there's no bugs. So he's gonna take a little nap.
Right there.
Nothing wrong with that.
On the shelf underneath. What is that underneath?
I don't know. Socks, maybe? Or...
It's underneath computer accessories.
Oh, well, nobody buys those at Walmart. So he picked the spot where he wouldn't get bothered for a while.
All right. So the second shot that they have on awkward.com isn't actually inside the
But it's got a shopping cart.
And can you explain this one, babe?
No, I can't quite see it. It's somebody pushing, but somebody standing on the cart leaning over the railing. What are they wearing? I can't tell.
They're very old.
They're both very old?
I believe so, yes. Here, let's see. So.
Oh, yeah, they do. Granny's just having a good time, man.
I feel like this is us as old people. And Grammy is on the cart, hitching a ride.
Yeah.
In her lemon yellow outfit.
She looks like a banana.
She looks like a banana.
The cart.
And
maybe she's just presenting herself to Grandpa.
And there's a man behind her, Grandpa.
Maybe he's got a fruit fetish.
And he's wearing a blue and pink striped kind of rugby style shirt with shorts, also navy blue, that go right to his knees. And he's pushing Grammy in the cart down the parking lot. And god damn it, it looks like they're having fun. I want to be that. That's okay. Who I want to be when I'm 80.
Well, buy yourself a yellow jogging suit, baby.
I will when I'm 80.
What?
When I'm 80, I will. John Bell says, Sean and I, July 5th morning, after fireworks, drinking and heat. And I know.
No, see, I just can't remember that.
Come on. You always say that.
Sure.
I know there's a story, John Bell. If you can manage after your surgery to type out the story that belongs to that, I would love to know.
3 weeks out of his surgery.
I know.
Hopefully he's ditched the walker, but.
All right. Do you think he's okay?
He's fine.
All right. Susie says, D.
In my hometown, they fight over towels during Black Friday.
Really?
Are towels on super sale for Black Friday?
I really want D to come up to Maine.
Yeah.
Just so D can be cold.
Cold?
B, yeah.
Does she want to be cold?
No, but I think she'd freak out. B, and that would be enjoyable to watch.
You're sadistic.
I just love D so much.
We're gonna have to buy her a North Face jacket.
We'd have to buy her a parka
in October
and some Icelandic socks and a hat, and it would be wonderful. And oh wait, no, D says that D loves the cold, so D'd be all set. D needs to come up and visit.
Well, maybe she can come up with John Bell. Anytime after October, they can stay in our other house.
Wait, we could have a Halloween party. Aren't we supposed to have a Halloween party? Steve Waddell, you come too. All right.
Yeah. You can all have your own bedroom.
Yes, at Ledgelon. It's perfect. 1, 2, 3. All right. Sorry, John Bell. You got to leave the family.
No, he doesn't, because there's 2 twins in the big. He can have the big bedroom.
Oh, all right. They can all stay there.
Family.
It's perfect. All right.
Yeah.
And then we can all give out Halloween candy on Ledgelon.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I would like to say that I apologize for our podcast not staying on topic.
It hasn't for like the last 3 or 4, baby.
All right. Susie says, can you read Susie? Because I'm gonna hiccup.
If you highlight it for me.
Yep.
One time,
Read it,
when
baby.
all the grandkids could be at my parents' camp together, we celebrated Christmas together. It was August 4th. Oh, this is her Christmas in August story.
Aw.
Santa came in a canoe. We made fudge and cookies and went caroling to the neighbor camps.
That's so
We
cute.
decorated the camp outside and put up a tree. Exchanged the gifts. The patriarch read the Christmas story. That's awesome.
That's so cute.
Just because you had the whole family together.
So sorry. I want fudge now.
I know. It might help your hiccups too.
Everything would help my hiccups. Steve says,
It's thundering outside, baby.
well, hopefully we'll maintain our...
Power and our internet.
If we suddenly disappear, it's because we lost it all. We are. Steve says, in the 1980s, I worked at a Safeway where the assistant manager cranked up the AC in the summer because women came in without a particular undergarment. Oh.
That's horrible.
Can you read the last line? Because I can't read that.
They got to the checkout, the headlights were definitely on high beam.
Co-writer. I do.
Is what he meant. High beams. The high beams were on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going back to D, where our life is safe. And D says that the towels are dirt cheap on Black Friday.
Like $1.
Like $1. And I would totally be all into that, D, honestly.
dollar towels?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Steve said it was fantastic.
Oh, D would know. So.
Yeah. He was freaking in his teens, probably.
He was probably just a little baby.
Yeah.
Just a little baby full of hormones.
Never mind.
Full of hormones. All right, you ready?
I am. Here, I have one for you. This is not really like a super great story.
Oh, okay, because
it's
that's
just like, this is what Carrie would do. It'll be real quick, too. And it even starts with, not that weird. Shit. Steve just distracted me.
Steve said I was 28
years old.
And then he said 18. I didn't know what to believe.
He was 18.
I know.
No, the math is he was 18. Anyways, not that weird, but I used to live in the South USA. And there was a woman in... No, I'm reading somebody's story.
From
Reddit. It's from a Reddit thread. It's r/... No, that ain't right. Never mind. And there was a woman in front of a grocery store with a shopping cart full of puppies. I took one home, and now she's almost 9.
What? The woman or the puppy?
She took the woman home, and now she's almost 9. Yeah. The little girl pushing the shopping cart full of puppies got taken home by a stranger. No, she took a puppy home, honey.
Oh. Okay, Susie says I need to reset my diaphragm by standing up and slowly take a deep breath and lift my arms up out from my side and hold up over my head.
Oh, do that, baby, on camera.
No, I'm going to do it off camera.
No, no. Wait, hold on, folks. I'll try to get her on my camera. Let's see where is she. Oh, there she is.
Oh, I can't do it if you do that.
Oh.
Thank you, Susie.
That was Carrie practicing her eagle breathing.
All right, so over here.
Yeah.
I feel like that might have actually worked, even though it was broken because someone decided to film me. Over here on BuzzFeed, in the world of weird, gross grocery store foods, they have pork brat patties with gummy bears.
What?
So they have like pork meat, and it's all minced up, right?
Do they really have gummy bears in it?
And they also have gummy bears inside the pork meat patties.
Is that an American store?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Wait, I think I have... Susie, I think you cured my hiccups.
Nice. Don't think about it anymore. Just let it get out of your head.
I need Susie to be my mom. All right. Ready? Dee says you say that, but when there are people climbing the fixture for it, you may change your mind. Do people really climb the fixtures for the $1 towels?
I bet they do. But just the short people. Us tall people, we can grab them. We can reach over the first 2 rows and just grab our towels.
You tall people are such show-offs, honestly.
Only in situations like that.
I can't tell you how often I watch a video or a movie or something, and I'll look up an actor because I'll be like, that guy is really tall, and I'll be like, oh, he's 6'6", and then Sean will look at me and be like, and I'll be like, oh, that's how tall my husband is.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah,
it really does.
And I truly
sucks like that. I'm just kidding.
You're so mean. And I truly have no understanding of how tall you actually are, Shawnee.
I know.
In my head, you're just a normal 5'11" kind of guy.
That's right.
And the problem with being with someone so tall, all right, there's good things like at the grocery store, they can reach the high shelf, right? But the problem with being with someone so tall is that it warps your world. So you expect everyone to be tall.
You know what is kind of satisfying to me? Like, just like, okay.
Is it a pork patty with jelly bellies inside?
Mentally.
Okay.
It just kind of makes me feel good sometimes about being tall. It's like when I'm in the grocery store and there's like this shorter, maybe like older lady. Yeah. She's obviously trying to read something on the top shelf and she can't just quite do it. So then I just walk up. And I don't say anything, but I grab it.
Why don't you say anything?
Well, not initially.
Okay.
Because I like the praise at the end. I like my praise. So I grab it, and then I put it in my cart and I just keep going. And I leave her there reaching. Because now it's too deep for her because I took the front one.
What?
I'm just kidding. Seriously, my story was I love to grab stuff for people and just hand it to them, and they're like, "Oh, thank you." And
I think there's a certain power that comes from being tall.
There is in situations like that.
I don't think it's helpful when you're in an airplane.
No, not at all.
Except sometimes they put you in the exit row because they feel bad for you.
Well, that hasn't happened to me in a while.
Well, have you been in an airplane in a while?
No, but okay, a long while. Like, even when I flew by myself down to Florida and back, I didn't get to sit in the exit row one time. They picked some other sucker.
I have
a 5'11" guy.
I have an airplane story.
5'5" guy. What?
So I was flying out of Bangor, Maine, and I can't remember where I was going, but I was on book tour, right? And it's a little plane. And because it's a little plane, they had like weight issues in that plane.
Yeah.
And the plane was overweight. And
did they throw somebody off?
They asked for people. They're like, we need 3 people to give up, basically.
3 people?
Yeah.
How could it be that overweight?
It was that overweight. And I had been in...
You should have just started weighing people's luggage.
Lee, let me tell the story.
Yes.
Okay. So, in the actual terminal before the airplane, I'm a wicked eavesdropper because I can't help it. Because I'm easily bored and fascinated by other people's lives. And
she's nosy.
And nosy. I'm just nosy. And there were 2 people. And one of those people was Sanford Fippen, who's now dead. And he was a local writer. And he wrote columns. And he was very adorable. And he was an older man. And also Gunnar Hansen, who was the guy who was the bad guy. And
was that Leatherface?
Yes, in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Leatherface, right? Yes. And Leatherface, Gunnar, lives on
he probably made up the whole weight himself.
Will you let me tell the story?
Oh, okay.
Gunnar is a huge man, like Sean, but like had a lot more bulk on him in a non-muscular way than Sean. And they were talking. I was laughing. I was like live tweeting their conversation because it was hysterical. And then we all get on this plane and they're like, we're overweight. We need someone to like give up their seat. And Gunner was like, I'll go. Let me go. And it was like amazing because he's obviously the most famous person on this little baby airplane. And he was being so kind and giving up his seat, right? Like, and it was going to be hours before he could take the next flight. And he was also huge. And so they're like, oh, we only need one more seat now. Oh, wait, never mind. It was really funny because he was just like, so, and he was laughing about it like hysterically. Like, he was like, yeah, I'm about 280 pounds. So, you know, I'm probably going to make up all the things. And they were like, yeah, you did, Gunner. And he was just so lovely about it, you know? And it was amazing. And I don't know how to bring this back to the podcast topic here. Can you imagine that you're at the Soamesville One Stop on Mount Desert Island, Maine, and you're going through the Soamesville One Stop, you're getting your chopped onions, maybe, in the frozen fruit section, because you're too lazy to chop the onions yourself. And then you see Gunnar Hansen, Leatherface, and you think, oh my God, what a scary man. And it turns out that he's such a kind man that
like Leatherface in real life.
That he gives up his airplane seat. And there, I brought it all back around.
And once I got, oh, that was your grocery store tie-in?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Oh!
Get that.
Dude, that didn't suck. I tried my very best. Come on, Puggy.
Soamesville One Stop. They make pizzas and sell.
Nobody knows that except the people who live here. So Kate is here, shirt and all. And
what
Kate,
does that mean? Was she shirtless last time?
No, because she remembers that I was doing our colors last time, and I was freaking out about what our colors might be.
Oh.
Because Kate's smart. Because Kate's a lawyer.
Yeah.
And
I tell you, your new color is red, baby.
Kate, I had just read recently about how there's a scarcity of lawyers actually in the country. Are you making fun of how I talk?
No, not at all, Madonna.
I think you possibly are.
Not.
I think you just did.
I don't think anybody that heard that would think I was making fun of you, my love. And Dee said, yes, they always end up calling the cops at Walmart in Georgia on Black Friday.
As they're getting the $1
the
$12.
cops there beforehand. Like, guarding the door. What time do you go to, Dee, if you're still there, what time do you have to go to Black Friday in Georgia at Walmart? Like 3 a.m.?
Do you think we lost Dee because of my long-winded Gunnar Hansen story?
Possibly.
Oh, no.
I don't know that Dee's ever seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Well, now she has to.
But maybe she has.
Yeah. So Dee said yes, they always end up calling cops. Susie says, I am another mother to quite a few, so one more is always welcome. Thank you, Susie.
Oh.
Susie's now my new mom.
Carrie was quite
I need a mom.
Appreciative of your outfit today.
Oh my gosh, I love that outfit. Steve says she needs another shot of that makeup stuff.
We're out. We only had one shot each left tonight, and then I had to put the bottle in the recycling bin.
It was so sad.
And I have to fight my way to our local liquor store tomorrow.
Steve, can you come up for Halloween?
Yeah, you know what, Steve? We can scare the kids together.
Sean would be so happy.
I like to make myself up like a scary, like, I don't know, scarecrow or something, and just sit in a chair in the front lawn and not move until the kids come up because they think I'm fake. And then I'm like, bah! And they're like, ah!
And he
and
gets
like,
so happy.
You little turd, I scared you.
So happy. Please come up. All right. Susie says, in Japan, you can just get about everything from vending machines.
Yeah. You know what? That's right. I'm not, never mind. Disregard what I was going to say.
I think it was naughty. Kate
No,
says,
it wasn't naughty at all.
Would you like to read this?
Kate says, I think people would disagree and say that there are too many attorneys. Ha ha.
No, seriously, Kate. I just seriously read an article that there's almost like a constitutional crisis because there's so few attorneys. particularly in
Good
Maine,
attorneys.
in case you would like to come move here.
Where in Maine?
In Maine, yeah.
Attorneys don't make any money in Maine.
Don't tell Kate that.
I'm just telling you the truth, Kate.
Don't tell Kate that.
I mean.
All right. Dee says they were here. They call all of them to the towels.
Jesus Christ! I didn't know towels were in such short supply in Georgia.
Kate said, "I'm not even sure what the topic is today." LOL. And neither are we,
It's
Kate.
supposed to be strange things you've seen in the grocery store.
And we'll get back there.
We got off topic here because of some airplane Texas Chainsaw Massacre story.
That's me. Dee says, I do know the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I watched it with my dad during our Halloween horror movie-a-thon.
Nice. So here, I got a quick Walmart related story. When I was at Walmart today,
Oh God,
like we were rolling in, it was pretty early, and this dude's just walking out the front door, and he's wearing these brown pants and like a dark red and black plaid shirt, I think, and a leather vest. And
over the black and red.
He's got dreadlocks like halfway down his back. He's a white guy, and he's got a big old full beard, and he looks like he hasn't showered in like a month.
Does he look like those guys who used to have Duck Dynasty?
Kinda, but worse.
But worse.
And he was small stature guy, shorter, and just, you know.
I feel like a lot of people who wear leather vests are small stature
Anyways,
guys.
So I was watching this guy because, I was going to leave my kid unattended in my truck for a little bit while I ran into this particular Walmart. But
Your
anyways,
kid is 14, so it's okay.
They are 15, baby.
15.
Carrie's not really good with math. It's okay. She doesn't even know her own daughter's age.
I don't know my age.
Oh, neither do I. Anyways, I was looking at his vest, and you can tell this guy is road weary, right? So, and his vest has been like torn, and it's all stitched together with these big stitches. And I was like, man, that looks like a Silence of the Lambs, like human skin vest right there.
Dude.
It was creepy, but he was just a dude. Because he's a what do you call him? Like traveling person, Because when we left Walmart, he was in the middle of the intersection. He was in the middle of the intersection with his cardboard sign. But his cardboard sign was brilliant.
What did
it didn't say homeless vet, need a coffee or whatever. It said simply, smile, you're beautiful.
Okay, so on Facebook, I saw someone complaining about the people who hang out at the Walmart panhandling.
Yeah.
And allegedly, they went into the Circle K and bought like $250 worth of scratch cards.
Yeah.
After panhandling.
So what?
And they were upset.
They earned that money. They can spend it however they want.
Right. Okay. So that's a totally viable feeling. They also said that they had a truck that was a 2023.
Fantastic.
I just saying that maybe we're in the wrong business.
Maybe we should start panhandling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Outside of Walmart.
Give it a try, baby.
I don't know. I might. All right. So Steve said, I don't know. I'd love to about
coming up here. And handing out candy and scaring kids.
Bring
That's
Bear.
What we really love to do.
Bring Bear and Sweet Pea. Kids. They could hang out at Legon.
Who?
Bear and Sweet Pea, his puppies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
I had the fence done by then.
Dee said, and since they pushed back Black Friday back earlier, we got there around 5:30 p.m. The
night
Thursday?
Before?
No one's that gung-ho up here in Maine.
No, it's like 3 a.m. here, I think.
At the most. And then
5:30. That's crazy.
I don't think people even really show up then.
Man, I'd have to bring a tent and a stove. I mean, for cooking.
Dee, you gotta move your whole family up here.
Party at Walmart. What?
I think Dee just needs to move her whole family up here.
Yeah, she said 5:30 p.m. I wouldn't even be done done eating Thanksgiving
He
dinner by
wouldn't.
5:30.
He's a slow eater. But they didn't do it last year.
Oh, no Black Friday at all?
Oh, that's
Or
weird.
they kept it on Friday?
Sadly, Kate says she's never taking the bar exam again. Sorry, no Maine, LOL.
Oh, if you've done it
We're
in any
disappointed.
other 49 states, you can do it in Maine.
Maine's easy.
I'm sure it is.
If you can do it in like Illinois, Maine is like a nothing thing. So Steve says, Shani.
Same Safeway where he used to work in the 1980s. Just after I started working there, I had to go for a price check in the lunch meat. There was a pig's head peeking out of the meat counter. Freaked me out for a second. I guess people make head cheese out of it.
Is that what head cheese is?
Yeah, that's what head cheese is.
I never knew that.
Yeah, it's all of the everything you can salvage from the head and jaw area, and then they put it in a like a mold with some other products, and you get head cheese. It's like a nasty fancy bologna, sort of.
Wow.
I think it's got a lot of fat in it.
Wow.
And
speaking of head cheese, Steve said we also had employees doing the horizontal bob in the enclosed catwalk where we watched for shoplifters, and we could hear it at the checkout.
Oh, damn. That's crazy right there. See, that's the kind of story I was looking for. All night long.
Can you imagine you're like beep, 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 beep. Oh, have a nice day. Beep, beep, beep. And then like up in the catwalk.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's terrible. All right. So Dee said unfortunately her family hates the cold. Climate change. Climate change, Dee. It's gonna be Virginia and Maine very soon.
Oh yeah, it's not that cold up here.
No.
Not where we live on the coast.
So Dee said Black Friday went back to Friday. I think they're going to keep it that way. And I'm fine with that because as having worked on Thanksgiving stinks, sorry. I had to eat dinner at 1 and be at work by 4:30.
I don't know where you were working, but it shouldn't even have been open on Thanksgiving.
No, it's a holiday. And Steve says there was no beeping back then.
No, it was just hitting the numbers on the cash register.
I'm sorry, but I think there was beeping because the beeping.
Yeah, there was some beeping.
There's a beeping. Beep. Ooh, beep. Beep. All right, so gross, weird, random things at a grocery store. Sean, do you have any more?
No, but I will in a second. Give me 1 second.
All right, I'm ready.
Oh, don't be like that.
Okay,
Be a child. Oh, here. Okay. I was at Thrifty Foods once. This is the same site. It's a reddit.com. I was at Thrifty Foods once. I saw some old guy get a cucumber and start jerking it, pretending it was his penis, and making loud moaning noises. And the police had to come and get him.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. Yes.
I mean, according to this person,
no,
whose name is Mike Cake Cheese Shake.
Well, that sounds like someone I'm gonna believe.
That's better than Wikipedia. Oh wait, here's one for you. The strangest thing I ever saw at a grocery store: tofu bacon.
That's not strange. That sounds delicious.
I hadn't even thought of that side of our topic.
What? That's what my whole side of the topic is, baby.
Shit, it's not tofu bacon.
Language. Things like this: a donut-shaped hamburger patty.
Oh, that's fantastic! You put cheese in the middle.
Yeah. Also, it's only $1.97, which seems very cheap.
Yeah, really.
I would buy that.
I go buy a truckload of those.
Or chicken wings made out of chicken jello. So there's
chicken jello.
A picture of Baza chicken wings, and the ingredients are chicken jello, chicken, salt, and pepper.
Huh.
Or this one random
shrimp
place where they just packaged one shrimp for $1.49.
Jesus.
And it says, "Woohoo! Great deal."
What are you gonna do with one shrimp?
And another place had an individually packaged slice of cheese for 92 cents.
Well, if you're just going to make one sandwich.
Yes. And then there's this, for those of you who are only listening, it's a tube of some sort of processed meat. It's all pink with the little speckles inside of it.
It looks like that pink meat bull crap.
And the label does not identify the meat. It just says miscellaneous meat.
Does it really? Oh my god. See, even my potted meat and Vienna sausages are better than that.
It's disgusting.
At least they tell you what it is.
It's disgusting.
Processed chicken, and you know that equals beaks and hooves and stuff. I mean, not that chickens have hooves, but you know.
Steve says, we had a tiny unbathed regular customer. You could smoke in the store then. And we had ashtrays on top of the black canisters about 2 feet tall. One evening, she took the ashtray off and used the canister as a porta potty.
You might want to say that a little louder so people can hear you.
And used the canister as a porta potty.
That's because one of those other cigarette butts was on fire, and she had to put it out.
That's terrible. That's terrible. Speaking of terrible, Jamie Fitzgerald is here. And
my God.
And now she
Jamie,
has,
don't blow her head up anymore.
and she now has a totally horrible view of me because she's here watching our live. And she said, okay, I'm new on your life, but Carrie, you're an incredible human being. Have wished me a happy birthday every single year. You are an angel. If that's what it takes to get to heaven, Jamie, I am so glad. I'm so glad. But
that's awesome.
I'm honored to wish you a happy birthday every year. And thank you so much for being here. Please still be our friend afterwards. She also says I'm an amazing author. And
well, you are.
And also, no way. Yay! And then I'm in. Yay! I'm into heaven according to Jamie. Do you hear that, God?
Yeah.
Listen, God. Thanks, Jamie. You're so nice. Shani, do you want to read what Susie said as I bask in the glow of Jamie Fitzgerald?
Sure thing, baby. So Susie says, there is a town in Tennessee called Shake Rag.
What?
Where there is a lunch counter in the gas station where the bologna is sliced on the butcher paper, along with slices of cheese and thick slices of homemade bread. You make your own sandwich. Holy shit, we're gotta go there.
Language.
The weird thing is the little white mouse that lives in the old butcher scale with the big round face.
Wait, what?
I don't care about the mouse.
What is the mouse?
We must go to this lunch counter in Shake Rag, Tennessee.
Is it a live mouse?
I hope it is. No, it's a mouse skeleton, and the minute hand pushes it around the clock. Shoo, shoo.
Jamie says, oh, MG, that sounds insane, and I agree with Jamie.
That's awesome. Make your own sandwich, bologna, cheese, and bread. As long as they have some mayonnaise or mustard, we're in.
I don't really like bologna.
Well, you can get something else.
You
can get yourself some.
I could just have the cheese and the bread.
A tofu burger or something.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I'm sure they have a grilled cheese on the kids' menu, baby.
So mean, Johnny. No. Susie says, yes, Sean. It runs around inside the face.
Yes, of the clock. It's like a.
Oh.
It's not a clock. I'm sorry. It's a scale. So it's like a clock face with glass on the front.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No.
What do you mean? It's a metal. It's a metal vessel, and it's got glass on the front, and it's a scale in the middle, or it used to be.
Okay.
So just like our clock that hangs on the wall in between the kitchen and the living room, it's got a hollow space in there, and that's where the mouse.
And it has a little pretend mouse. It's not real.
No, it's real.
No, it's not real.
It's real.
No, they want to trap a mouse in there. That's mean.
Why not?
Because it's mean.
Maybe the mouse gets good treats.
I don't think
it's like getting paid.
Dee's gonna send me a picture of one
Of what?
Dee is kind.
But picture of a bologna sandwich?
Yeah. Hopefully. No,
Jamie
the
says she's a
scale.
turkey or ham kind of girl.
Oh, I'm with Jamie.
Except you don't like ham either.
All
Terry
right.
doesn't like anything that's piggy.
I don't. I like.
I'm slowly but surely I'm training her to the good way of eating, people. Don't give up hope.
I was a vegetarian for a very long time.
I mean, I've got to eat fried chicken livers.
He has.
And ham salad. The ham salad, that's piggy.
I just pretend.
What?
Nothing.
What did you say?
Nothing.
You do like the ham salad. Oh my God, you're such.
I just make you happy, and
you
get
bullshit.
so excited when you bring it home, and I'm like, oh.
All right, I will not bring you home one next time. I'll just bring one home for myself.
Okay.
Dee says she sent it. Okay, folks, next time we have this podcast, I'm going to tell you how Carrie reacted when I didn't bring her home a ham salad sandwich.
I'll say, why didn't you bring me home the fushi?
Yeah. Anyways, where's that picture?
Hold on. This is technical, and it takes me a little while. So Dee has sent this beautiful picture
There
of
you
a
go.
scale. So the little mouse. Thank you, Dee. You're an angel, as you know. And I'm imagining the little baby mouse.
Yeah.
But it's not a real mouse, right? It's mechanized.
No, it's real, man. It lives inside there.
I do not believe it.
I don't believe it lives permanently in there.
Oh, Susie says it's not trapped. It just likes to run around the rim inside.
Oh, see, it has the whole scale to live in.
It's alive?
Of course it's alive. What are you talking about?
Weird.
It's not like they put it in there with a snake or something.
Mm-hmm.
Boa constrictor.
Mm-hmm.
Run, little mouse, run.
Steve said no bacon.
Not from a mouse.
Mouse bacon. I like bacon, honestly.
Oh, Carrie loves bacon.
I do like bacon. I can only eat one strip of bacon at a time, though.
Yeah, but she'll eat 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 at a setting. So
No, that's not true.
just one at a time.
I'll only eat one bacon at a time, and then I give the rest to the dogs. And then I feel guilty
Not in front of me, she doesn't.
Because the truth is that
That's sin.
the truth is that I actually like fake bacon more than real bacon.
What the hell is fake bacon?
It's
not bacon because it starts with the word fake.
It's faking bacon. If you haven't noticed by now, Sean and I have a lot of issues in our marriage.
Not with our marriage, just with our food qualifications.
Like, Sean won't eat anything with tomatoes or bacon. Or avocado in it.
It's not true.
Or spinach.
Tomatoes, no. Avocado, yes, I will. And I do it all the time.
No, you
Sushi
do.
to be one.
I just found the best recipe for this Lebanese plate. And he looked at it and went, ew. That's all vegetables and creamy.
Because it had way too many tomatoes on it. It's like cherry tomatoes all over the place.
That makes life hard.
Tomatoes are nasty.
He's spoiled.
One of our listeners right now, tonight, even though there's only 5, is also a tomato hater. I guarantee you.
I just feel like I do a lot for your culinary taste.
Oh, don't act like I haven't eaten 100 vegetarian meals in the last 2 years.
In the last 18 years.
D. Harris.
You went to your separated at birth. We already knew that. So D said,
See?
I don't like tomatoes or avocado. And you know what? I knew that because Shawnee and D are separated at birth. I don't know how, but somewhere something happened and they're related. And they have the same taste in food, except I think D doesn't like pizza, but Sean does.
I do get pizza cravings quite often.
Mm-hmm. But, that's okay. Because
Matter of fact, we had pizza as part of our dinner tonight. But that was Carrie's idea.
I just didn't want to cook. So the point is
it was
here.
hoity-toity Stouffer's French fry pizza.
Oh, wait, no, D loves pizza. Oh, there's something D doesn't like, though.
Yeah, see? Ah.
Damn it. I don't remember. I'm sorry, D.
He says it's her favorite food.
Really? Aw, yay. Okay, so 15 totally weird things folks saw at the grocery store. Are you ready? Because
Yeah.
I'm trying to get us back on the topic, right?
Oh, it's fine.
Oh, we don't need to stay on the
No,
topic?
go ahead and do like 40 or 50.
Here we have a man who has a black t-shirt, sweatshirt, and the back of it says insecurity. And he's walking with a guy that in the back of his sweatshirt says security.
Yeah.
And that would be weird to see. But I also feel like it looks like that Zach Baggins guy and Aaron and Ghost.
Oh, they should all be wearing
Ghost
ones that say
Adventure.
insecurity.
And then there's this guy with some cut-off jeans with some black biker shorts underneath it. And on the back,
like modesty shorts.
And on the back of his jacket, it says, "Ask my girls if they still think short shorts are so cute."
He's just trying to be a good daddy and keep his girls from wearing short shorts.
And then there's a nice lady, and she's pushing
a
cart full of 3 children, all older than 7.
Hell yeah.
And then we have a lady whose hair reaches the floor.
That's unbelievable.
Her very blonde hair reaches the floor.
I don't believe that.
That's really amazing.
That's not real hair. Not her real hair.
And then we have a child who's dead in the bottom of a grocery cart.
That next one's pretty good.
And then we have people who are apparently just wearing their underwear.
Underwear or bathing suits, like bikini type.
Yeah.
And for a man, it'd be a Speedo.
But
not even that looks like underwear.
Like Shawnee's underwear is way more than this guy's underwear.
Well, that's because I don't wear tighty whities anymore. I growed up.
Thank God.
I wear boxer briefs.
Because I really am not a fan
Under
of
Armour.
tighty whities.
To be specific. Now wait a minute. So
Do you know?
Dee said she had pizza for dinner last night. And for breakfast this morning.
And Steve said, "OMG, who took my picture?"
I think you, me, and Dee should be a throuple.
What?
Like a throuple.
That's creepy, baby.
No, it doesn't have to be sexual. Just like roommate stuff.
Oh, just so we can have good food?
Yeah, like pizza all the time.
That makes sense to me.
All right.
So, I forgot the word throuple threw me so hard.
Sorry,
honestly.
baby.
I'm
just looking out for my belly.
It is all about your food, isn't it?
Yes.
A very long time ago, I had a book, and I had whitey tighties in the book as a phrase. And my editor and I went back and forth for a really long time about whether it was whitey tighties or tidy whiteys.
I'm glad your editor did that to you, because for me, it's tidy whiteys all day long.
No, really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
No.
It's tidy whiteys. But, maybe it's a regional thing. I don't know. But down south, it's tidy whiteys.
I am very intrigued by this.
Okay. Here's a question.
All right.
As, like, the Chicago Manual of Style, which one comes first, tight or white?
I truly don't know if the Chicago Manual of Style, which is the style guide for all fiction novels.
I'm just saying.
For those of you who don't know. All right. Steve Waddell says tidy whities.
Yeah, definitely, he said.
Oh,
no!
Oh, no!
Maybe it's just a New England thing because they're all proper.
Dee also says tidy whities. I'm feeling really like I messed up.
No.
Did I die on the whitey tidies hill? Wrongly?
That's hilarious. Is that the hill you chose to die on, baby?
It was.
Whitey tighties. There's a book right there. That's the book title. The hill I chose to die on.
Whitey tighties.
Yeah.
Semicolon. Oh no. Steve says with a bacon strip in the back. And Sophie.
Bacon strip.
Uh,
Stripe. It's not strip. He said stripe. A bacon stripe.
oh, that is gross. That is gross. Sean says tidy is the adjective. And Whitey's is a noun. Oh, no.
Oh, he's right.
Oh, he is right.
He's totally right.
That's what the College of the Atlantic Connection will do. Oh my gosh, he's so right. I need to send that editor an apology.
How long ago was that, baby?
10 years, 15 years.
They might
That's my first book.
I'm sure they'd appreciate that apology. They've been thinking about it the whole time since then. And to know they were really right would make them. I bet they've been an alcoholic ever since then.
Oh my God. They're like drinking every night. Yeah. Tidy whiteys, whitey tidies, tidy whiteys. I feel so bad. Mr. Murphy has put me in my place definitively.
Yeah, I'd say so. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, man. Oh, well. Susie says, I can tell the ethnicity pool is enlarging in Bangor, which is good, which is nice because Hannaford now carries chicken feet, tongue, and beaks. Did they not before?
Well, we get feet here in Bar Harbor, but no tongues and beaks.
No, we don't get tongues and beaks.
But we get whole red snappers now because of our summertime Jamaican population. So
thank
that's pretty
God,
cool too.
yeah. The grocery stores in Maine tend to be kind of boring.
Compared to big city ones, but
yeah.
At least Hannaford tries to accommodate.
Occasionally.
I'll say that.
Yeah, in the summer. It gets better because we have a lot of cool humans who come here in the summer on visas and they work and then they buy stuff at the grocery store and then the grocery store has more variety, which is kind of lovely. And Steve says, what would you do with a beak?
I don't know. I think you use it like chopsticks to eat with.
What?
You
no.
Between your fingers. And you can open the lower and upper parts of the beak and grasp things.
What are you even saying?
Well, what else would you do with a beak? Make soup? Beak soup?
Really?
It's got to simmer for 4 days.
No.
Before the beak takes on the gelatinous texture.
Shawnee.
What?
I think you can pickle them.
Oh.
I think
she's looking stuff up right now.
I'm going to look it up. Hold on.
Go down to Susie's comment. I'll comment on that.
Okay, wait. Hold on. A larger
spice section as well, finally. Susie, I'm going to tell you a little story. Last, it's been a year and a half now because it was last February. We were down in Florida and we went to the grocery store on a number of occasions.
I think this is like 2 years ago.
And Carrie was just flipping out because of all the good spices and Hispanic foods. Not foods. I mean ingredient foods.
Yeah.
That they had.
Really happy.
We brought home a whole suitcase full of stuff. It was awesome.
I was in heaven.
Love that variety.
I was in such heaven.
Man.
Steve and Dee, you should still come visit though.
Oh,
despite our lack of variety in our
anybody that wants to come to Maine after October the 29th or 30th can stay in our other house and
Halloween.
Hang out.
Halloween.
Oh, if you were here for Halloween, you'd be happy if you like Halloween.
You gotta like Halloween.
It's on the biggest street in the county for Halloween.
Dude, we have failed really to talk much about what you see in the grocery store.
That's all right.
But it's an hour.
Already?
Yeah.
Damn.
I know. I'm so sorry. As Kate said, what are we even talking about?
Just random stuff as usual.
We pretend that we have a topic and then we never stay on it.
But at least you got straightened out on tidy whities.
I am so upset.
And I didn't have to do it myself.
Well, you owe him.
I avoided that, Because it's so hard to prove yourself right with Carrie. It's so
That's
hard.
so wrong to
But
say.
Sean made it so easy. Mr. Murphy made it so easy.
It's so mean. It's so mean. Steve Waddell, Halloween is the best. Come visit. Bring the dogs. You can just bring the dogs. You don't have to worry about the dogs, Grandpa.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Steve has a new baby, grandbaby.
Oh, nice.
Congratulations,
That's right.
Steve.
I saw that picture.
Dee says we're hilarious. Thank you, Dee.
And she also said she'd love to come for
Yay! Come.
Yeah, come.
Come.
If you give me like one more second, I can figure out when the house is available.
Oh, do you want me to try to?
Yeah, it'll take me a second.
Okay, here I am. Just using time. Using up time. Susie says it's always fun to spend time with us, which is very kind
Susie,
of
your
Susie.
outfit was incredible today.
Susie,
Like, truly, my mother would have loved it. She loves flamingos.
all right, so Susie had a Facebook picture today about Christmas in
Yeah,
August,
Flamingo Friday.
and it was Flamingo Friday, and she was all decked out, and it was fantabulous. It was Pelican awesome, and I was kind of in jelly.
Pelican awesome.
Pelican awesome. You know,
Maybe it was flamingos, not pelicans.
I know, but I like Pelican.
So our house is available on the night of the 26th.
So let's see, Halloween.
And any time after. That's right.
We have to keep that open.
It is open. Halloween's blocked off.
Steve's like, maybe we could do a Halloween book signing. We could, Steve, but nobody actually lives up here, and nobody would come. But we could still do
No,
it.
you get a couple people at the
We could
local
like get
bookstore.
10, maybe 10 people. 10.
This is a tiny bookstore.
It's a tiny bookstore in a tiny town when there's no tourists. But come up anyways and write it off. The end. Susie says
You sold it so well, honey.
the flamingos. It is all those who are battling B-cell non-Hodgkin lymphoma, which makes it even more cool, honestly.
Oh, is that what it's about?
Susie is
Oh.
amazing. Oh, Steve says we need a new book, hint, hint, which means that's all you, Sean, because you're supposed to look over the formatting that Steve sent us.
What? Have
Yeah.
you sent that to me yet?
No, I told you about it, though.
Well, send it to me. Jesus.
And Susie said, oops, for all those going through chemo. We're good here, Susie. No worries. No worries.
Yeah, nice job.
All right. So, Steve and Dee, you want to come up?
Come up. You come up with John Bell. I don't know where the hell he went. But
He's in surgery, man.
he's not in surgery. He's already way beyond that. He's into rehab.
It's hard. It's a hard rehab. Anyways, thanks everybody for being here.
Yes, thank you. Have a great weekend.
I'm very sorry that we were so random. Very random. And Susie, thank you for curing my hiccups. That was amazing.
Oh my God, that worked out just great.
It was instantaneous cure. Like I don't. It was like magic, honestly. Like
I know. And we got to see Carrie doing her stretches.
And you know what? Susie's also the person who told me how to survive hot stuff. Remember? She was
Hot
like,
stuff?
you put
Oh,
sour
yeah.
cream and sugar on a piece of bread, and
Yeah.
she was totally right.
That's
Susie's
right.
brilliant.
She's got all the secrets.
She really
You
does.
should write those down, Susie,
Uh-huh.
so they can be passed on.
Yeah, definitely, Susie. It's amazing. Okay, sorry. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to Loving the Strange. Please be sure to like and subscribe. And remember, embrace the strange. New episodes every Saturday, live streaming Fridays. Go get your strange on, friends. Thanks for listening.